Mohammad Barkindo, Secretary General of OPEC. Sir, welcome to Bloomberg. Straight to the point of business, Abdullah Aziz has told us no big change in oil policy. What does that mean? What are you expecting from the new Saudi delegation?
Prince Abdulaziz has been a veteran of OPEC. He is among the three, I believe, longest-serving delegates to OPEC. We expect under his leadership, he will continue where Khalid Al-Falih left. He will provide strong leadership, not only to OPEC, but to the OPEC and non-OPEC partners in the Declaration of Cooperation.
Do you think he's going to bring more pressure to bear? The Saudis need a higher price of oil.
He will provide leadership. That is the most important thing, not only for OPEC, but for the group, because if you recall, Khalid Al-Falih and his good friend Alexander Novak have demonstrated to the whole world their capacity, their capability, and their passion in providing that leadership to the group. And this has worked in the last 3 years. And Prince Abdulaziz has been part of this process. He's been a co-author of the Declaration of Cooperation.
Is he a builder of relationships? He's got to get this Russia, the non-OPEC relationship, really bang on. Is he a builder of relationships?
Everybody in OPEC would tell you, those of us who have known him for all these years, he is a bridge builder. He's an astute diplomat, groomed from day one for leadership. And we believe he will bring this to bear in his new responsibilities.
Are you hearing discussions about the need for deeper cuts?
We are going to meet here in Abu Dhabi in the Joint Ministerial Monitoring Committee that monitors the implementation of the supply adjustments. And we will review the data. And based on the outcome of the review, appropriate decisions, recommendations will be made to conference.
I caught up with the Deputy U.S. Energy Secretary this morning. He said to me, we're going to hit 13 million barrels by the end of this year. 13.5 is their ambition for next year. That's the biggest threat for you guys.
We don't see that as a threat because the global economy will continue to require more and more supplies of hydrocarbons. Despite all the heroic efforts being made on the renewable side, including in our member countries, the world will continue to depend on oil and gas for the foreseeable future. The United States is now probably the biggest producer of hydrocarbons. Their exports are rising. Therefore, they are welcome to join our Charter of Cooperation that brings together all producing countries, 97 producing countries in the world, on one platform.
Compliance is going to be a critical issue. The JMMC will give you the data. Does Nigeria and Iraq need to do better on compliance?
There is no doubt that both countries have been having challenges in meeting up to their obligations.
Have you spoken to the leaders of Nigeria and of Iraq?
I have spoken to Minister Timi Silva, who is here in Abu Dhabi, and he has assured me that one of his priorities since taking office is to ensure that he clears all these challenges and remain fully compliant. I expect to meet with Minister Thamir Al-Gadban, also here in Abu Dhabi. So we are on course. We will continue to ensure that the market remains stable on a sustainable basis. And as we had said before, to do whatever it takes to ensure that we do not relapse into the last cycle that we have seen.
To do whatever it takes, do you think that means extending the cuts through 2020 for continuity for this market?
We had already in July extended our decision to March 2020.